All right, there it is. 25 cases of flooring. And I opened it up to look at it, but the light in this room sucks, but there it is. 25 cases of flooring, 3 rolls of underlayment. I'm ready to go. So, obviously, the first object is to empty this room. And I've got to move the furniture and the dogs and the baby's toys. But more importantly, I have to move all of Tom's fishing gear. And guess where it's going? Yep, right back in my dining room. But it's only going to be there until I'm done with this part of the floor. And then when he gets back, he's going to have to find a new home for all of this. But I have chairs, I have rods, I have lights, bait buckets. Don't know what's in that tote. It came out of the truck. It's probably got gear and weights and stuff in it. Another chair. All that stuff on top is hats. Oh, but gonna started getting moving on it. Try to get this stuff out of here, and then I'm gonna start tearing up this carpet. Okay, done. Get all this stuff out of the way. Get the table moved out of the way. And I think I'm going to start over here for right now because the kids will be by later to help me move this other furniture because this stuff is really heavy. But what I have to do is I have to tear off all the baseboard molding, got to rip that all up, and then I got to start attacking the tacking strips that are holding the carpet down. And then I can start cutting up stuff. Can't wait. All right. Carpet is gone. Furniture's been moved. Here's my sofa in front of my island. Yeah, the carpet's gone. I just have some tacking strips to pull up against the walls over there. And then I have to get rid of all of this. That's the padding. That's rug. That's rug. But I don't have a whole lot more prep work to do. And then I've got to get the paint can. I've got another gallon of this paint because I always buy extra. And get all these bottoms touched up. Those things that you see is where I pulled the registers off the wall. I'm going to get new ones and put new ones in there because those were ugly and I hated them. And there we go. All of that bottom, I'm just going to put a coat of the gray paint on there just to, so that when I put the new, what is it? Baseboard on, it will go, the gray will go underneath it. So I'm almost ready to start laying flooring, although I probably will wait until tomorrow. As you can see, it's dark outside. I'm going to go upstairs and bring down my shop vac and sweep this floor. And I'm going to go get my shop vac and go over it and make sure that I get all the corners and all the edges and all the dust from 16 years of living here. And, it just piles up. But some floors in pretty good shape. There's no soft spots. That's a pile of dirt right there. It looks good. So I'll be able to put the underlayment right on this and then start laying flooring. So we'll probably get hit at that first thing in the morning. But right now I'm going to finish sweeping up the dirt piles. There's another one. And probably get the paint can out because I can do that sitting down because God knows my back and my legs are killing me right about now. But there we go, peeps. All well on the way. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'm hoping I can get this all finished. It's a quick lock floor. It shouldn't be a problem. I've done it before. And get it all done before Tom shows up sometime on Sunday. Okay, guys, it is 1:45 on Sunday morning, and I'm not as far along as I thought I would be. I still have another piece of underlayment to put down, but I don't feel like opening that third roll and wrestling with it right now, so I'll be getting that down tomorrow. This stuff goes down pretty easy. Roll it out, stick it together, done. But I did bring out some of the boards. I wanted to see what they would look like. I'm really liking this floor. They slide together, really. They don't even snap together. So it's almost like the whole floor isn't locked until it's complete. And the walls and the transition strips and everything keep this whole thing locked together. It was easy enough to do. I'm really, really liking this. So, but because I'm going to have to cut, and I'm going to have to cut around there, and then of course, you know, you offset the seams, so I'm going to have to, you know, cut pieces to fit in the ends. But I just wanted to see what it was going to look like, and I'm really, really liking it. Which is a good thing, because it can't be returned, and Tom would have a nervous breakdown if I said I didn't like it. That's just a squaring block so I can keep it all straight. And I needed to start here because of the transition strip that I have that will go from the tile to the flooring. Needs to be along that straight line. So this is where I had to start, right here. So I will have to build backwards to the wall, and then I have to cut out for a heating vent, and cut out for a heating vent, and drill a hole for the satellite cable, and drill a hole for the telephone cable. Yes, I have to have a telephone because of my crappy internet that is only DSL, because we're not going to get the high-speed internet that everybody else is getting, because it's not worth it for the company to bring it into our small neighborhood. Yeah, And then, of course, you know, I'll probably take down the door frame facings and lay the floor right up to the wall, and then cut the facings at the bottom there and put them back up again. And then across there, and of course, my lovely floor join that I am just, It's a modular house. It comes in two pieces. That's where it's bolted together. So I have a gap there now. I have a gap that I'm going to have to probably, I think a 1x3 will go in there and seal that gap, so that I'll be able to lay straight across without any flex in the floor. Although this stuff doesn't look like it flexes very much. It's pretty thick, 3/8 of an inch. It's heavier than I thought it would be, but let me get this, let me show it to you. Yeah, see how easy it comes apart? Yeah, slides together. Little lock. And the tab on this end, so. But yeah, it's that thick. So, and it just basically just slides together. That's the groove end, that's the tab end, and it doesn't need to be nailed. This is a floating floor application. Shocked me, but I'm loving it. So, hopefully by tomorrow, I will have a lot more of this done, because like I said, now I have to cut pieces. And although I do have a miter saw, I have a big miter saw. I have a 12-inch double compound bevel miter saw. It's also upstairs, and it's impossible for me to move. And I was going to have Stephen bring it down today, but it started raining because it needs to go outside, and I have nowhere to keep it out of the rain outside. So I do have a small battery-powered skill saw, and it's only got a 5-inch blade on it, and it'll be perfect to cut this. And I'll be able to, you know, just clamp that down and then make all my cuts. And I think that's the way I'm going to go. You know, the boards are only 5 inches wide. Zip, 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 done. So, we'll see. Why did that just go blurry on me? Lovely. Huh. I have no idea what happened. There it is. Okay. So yeah, that's the color on my floor. It doesn't even really show it. It really doesn't. It's brown with hints of gray in it. Or it's a light brown with hints of gray in it. Maybe I'll take more pictures of it tomorrow. But it's 2 o'clock and I'm going to bed. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. All right, guys, and here we go. Took a little bit longer than I thought, about 2 weeks, but there is my new floor. All right, I laid every single plank by myself, cut every single one of them, dealt with a construction issue right here that I had to cover a gap and level the floor, which I got that done. And it goes, yeah, my air compressor's still there because I just finished nailing. Goes all the way down my hallway into my back bedroom and my dining room. Oh. It goes into my dining room right there. And I'm going to have to redo that, I think, but we'll see. And I stopped here right at the kitchen because before I can continue laying into the kitchen, I have to take all these cabinets out. And I can't do that until I know that the new ones are coming because I can't be without my kitchen that long. Right now they're telling me 10 weeks. So that's going to be a while. So this will all go. This will all have to be removed and these planks will have to be replaced, but that's okay because I bought extra. And into the bedroom. I got that great area rug before that I absolutely love. And I got all my furniture back in here. So, and those are just covers because I have dogs and these are leather furniture. So I don't want the claws on them. So, but there it is. All the trim board is in. I just have to go through with my little white paintbrush and hit all the nail heads. That the island is going to be modified, so I didn't need to do a lot of work there. But there is my new floor, and I couldn't be happier. I am so thrilled with this, but like I said, it took me a couple of weeks. I didn't think it would take me that long, but running into the issues I ran into, it took me a while to figure it all out. But there we go, done.